Hi friends, today we're going to be reading Thump, Quack, Moo, and it's written by Dorian Cronin and illustrated by Betsy Lewin. And it says it's a wacky adventure. Wonder what kind of wacky adventure Duck is going to have today. Well, let's read and let's find out. It is almost time for the Corn Maze Festival. Farmer Brown is very excited. This year, he is making a Statue of Liberty corn maze. He's going to need help to get everything ready on time. Who do you think is going to help him? The chickens do not want to help. I'll let you use my hammers, said Farmer Brown. The chickens are now building the fence around the cornfield. Cluck, whack, cluck, whack, cluck, whack. Would you trust animals with tools? The cows do not want to help. I'll let you use my paintbrushes, said Farmer Brown. Moo, thwack, moo, thwack, moo, thwack. The cows are now giving the barn a fresh coat of paint. The cows are excited. Duck never wants to help. No help, said Farmer Brown to Duck. No more special order organic duck feed. Ooh, he's not going to get him his special duck food if he doesn't help. Do you think Duck will? Well, Duck is now building the ticket booth for the hot air balloon ride. Thump, quack, thump, quack, thump, quack. Duck is still not excited. He is not happy to do any work. The mice are taking a correspondence course on meteorology. They're studying the weather. And they're too busy to lend a hand. Partly sunny. Humidity, 60%. Ooh, that means there's a storm brewing. The air is filled with the busy sounds of the farm. Cluck, whack, moo, thwack, thump, quack. The mice keep an eye on the weather. Increasing clouds, wind advisory in effect. There's a storm coming. Do you think it's a real storm? Let's find out. Farmer Brown is busy too. Every day he gets out his sketchbook, his graph paper, art supplies, and his mower. He sketches a little, measures a little, counts a little, and cuts. Farmer Brown wants it perfect. Every night, Duck sneaks into the cornfield. Uh-oh. He brings his sketchbook, graph paper, art supplies, and hedge clippers. He also brings his night vision goggles, glow-in-the-dark ruler. Then he sketches a little, measures a little, counts a little, and he cuts. He is a little excited now. What do you think he's doing? Do you think he's doing something to Farmer Brown's maze? The preparations continue day after day. Cluck, whack, moo, thwack, thump, quack. The mice keep an eye on the weather. They're still watching that weather. They're watching that storm that's coming in. Barometric pressure is dropping. It's going to happen soon. It is the day before the annual Corn Maze Festival. For the last time, Farmer Brown gets out his sketchbook, his graph paper, art supplies, and his mower. He sketches a little, measures a little, counts a little, and he cuts. The Statue of Liberty corn maze is finally finished. He's too excited to sleep. Oh boy. Duck sneaks into the cornfield for the last time. He brings his sketchbook, his graph paper, art supplies, hedge clippers. He also brings his night vision goggles and his glow-in-the-dark ruler. Then he sketches a little, measures a little, counts a little, and he cuts. He is too excited to sleep. What do you think he's doing? I don't think it's going to be good, whatever it is. It's time for the Corn Maze Festival opening ceremony. The chickens are not allowed to use the hammers anymore. The barn, it's not quite what Farmer Brown had in mind. Look, they painted cows on the barn. The ticket booth has a slight design flaw. Look, it's only made for a duck. But all Farmer Brown cares about is the corn maze. He pays $5 and he hops into the hot air balloon. At last, he will see his masterpiece from above. It says calm before the storm. What does that mean? It's the calm before the storm. Who do you think is going to have a storm? Duck also pays $5 and hops into the hot air balloon with Farmer Brown. At last, he will see his masterpiece from above. Do you think that's what Farmer Brown meant for his Statue of Liberty to look like? No, it looks like a duck to me, and the Statue of Liberty is not a duck. Duck is really excited now. Geronimo! Partly cloudy chance of duck. Look at Farmer Brown. Do you think Farmer Brown is very happy? No, I would say that he is yelling and screaming and shaking his fists at Duck. And Duck's like, I'm getting out of here. The end.